I heard PPPL a couple times growing up, elementary school, middle school. I saw the logo around, didn't really know what it was. I saw it was orange and white and whatnot. I knew it was related to Princeton University, and most things that come with Princeton University are usually pretty good. I wanted to commit to something. Like, I didn't want to go to college and just spend money on something that I wasn't going to do later in life or that I wasn't going to like. I would rather work with my hands and sit in an office all day. Like, I would rather do what my dad does than just sit at a desk and stare at a computer all day. 100%. Like, I don't know. That's just not what I want to do with my life. That's not what I'm meant to do. I can work with my hands really good. This was a good way for me to commit to something like college, but I'm not spending that money. And you're also getting paid for this whole thing, they're paying for education, which is like, I don't know, for any kid to not think that's appealing, I don't know what they're doing. And I'm going to school for free. So by the end of the apprenticeship, I'll be around $20 an hour. The ability for me to do that CIE work program and get in the field and actually work, not just work you can only learn so much in a classroom in a shop with 20 kids. Like, once you get out there and you're working with a team, you get the feel for what trade you're going to do, what it's actually like. So I did the carpenter's apprenticeship, got a feel for what that was like. The electrical apprenticeship, got a feel for what that was like, and I liked the electrical apprenticeship a lot. That on-the-job experience really allowed me to get a feel for what I was going to be doing. Actually, last week in night school, there was a fellow sitting next to me. We all went around the room, and most of the kids work with contractors and whatnot, and it felt really cool and good to say, like, humbly, that I work with Princeton Physics Plasma Lab. Like, the teacher also worked there, so he was like, "Oh, where'd you work?" And I told him. He was like, "Oh, I know exactly where it is," and all the kids are looking at me like, "What? What does he do?" And so we went on break, and there's this one fellow next to me, and he was from Peru, and he was like, "What is plasma? Like, what even is it?" And I was like, "Well, he was like, are you guys using plasma instead of electricity to power stuff?" And I was like, "Not quite. Like, plasma is kind of like the sun. Like, the sun is a big ball of plasma. We're trying to mimic that at the lab." I told him it's basically like a research facility. Coming out of high school, I kind of wanted to graduate high school, graduate VOTEC, and get out here. But this opportunity kind of just defied all of that. If I have the opportunity to work here after the apprenticeship, I would more than welcome it. And I don't know, I'd stay here until the lab wouldn't want me here anymore.